So next now this is a less than type positive curve and less than type cumulative frequency distribution and more than type cumulative frequency distribution. This is also definite question in final examination. So let us see how to draw the less than type cumulative frequency and more than type cumulative frequency distribution. I will show one problem in less than type cumulative frequency and one problem from more than type cumulative frequency distributions. So now in exercise first problem we have like this. So 13.4 so less than type CF cumulative frequency. So the given data 13.4, see the question, see the textbook here. The question is like this. First question, the following distribution gives the daily income of 50 workers of a factory. So daily income, he has given like this data. So first question, so this is the daily income in rupees. Second column, number of workers. So daily income 100 rupees to 120 rupees. So how many are there? 12 members are there. Next 120 to 140. How many are there? 14 members are there. Again 140 to 160. How many are there? 18 members are there. 160 to 180. How many are there? 6 members are there. Next 180 to 200. How many are there? 10 numbers are there. 10 workers are there. So convert the distribution above to a less than type cumulative frequency distribution and draw its OSU. So while converting less than type cumulative frequency distributions, so let us see how to convert it less than type cumulative frequency distributions. So first column, daily income in rupees, here number of workers F. So now CF, you should find CF here. So while drawing the less than type cumulative frequency, so compulsory CF we require, because we are plotting the graph for less than type. So that is upper limit versus cumulative frequency. So therefore cumulative frequency compulsory required. So to calculate here. So daily income here, so 100 to 120, so 120 to 140, 140 to 160, so 160 to 180, so 180 to 200. Okay. So here what is here? Here number of workers here 12 are there, 14 are there, 8 are there, 6 are there, 10 are there. So how to calculate CF here for less than type? So for less than type, you do one thing here. So better you can write less than, you can write less than. Less than here instead of this one. So less than 120. Less than 120. Again less than 140. Again less than 160. Again less than 180. Again less than 200. So this cumulative frequency, how do you find out this cumulative frequency for less than 120, 12 members are there. So less than 140 means what here? So less than 140, and these 12 members also will come, and these 14 members also will come. Therefore, what you should do? This 12 plus 14, 26 you can write here. Again, less than 160 means what? Again, these two workers also will come along with this one. So this 26 plus 8, so 34. Again 34 plus 6, 40. 40 plus 10, so 50. So this is nothing but what? So n. That is nothing but n. So now here we plot the graph. We plot the graph. Always when you plot the graph here for less than type, you should take upper limit. You should take upper limit, sir. That is upper limit. We plot the graph. We should take so upper limit. So upper limit versus corresponding CF, corresponding CF. This you should take here. Upper limit versus corresponding frequency. Corresponding, that you should write it in the bracket here. So the upper limit means what here? So this is the upper limit. So 120 comma CF means 12. Again 140 comma 26. Again this 160 comma 34. Again 180 comma 40. Again 200 comma 50. So now we can take here, so graph here. So this is a graph here. This is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is horizon, 0 comma 0 horizon. So always this is x-axis. We should take upper limit on the x-axis. This y-axis we can take CF, means what? Cumulative frequencies. Cumulative frequencies. So this upper limit so upper limit you can take here. So this is suitable here. 100, 120. So 120 you can take here. So the line zigzag indicates directly you can take starting value. This is 120. So 140, 160, 180. So 200. This is upper limit on the x-axis. So y-axis what here? So y-axis here, that is cumulative frequency. So this is y-axis here, cumulative frequency. 12, 26, 34, 40, highest is 50, lowest is 12. So 12 means we can take here 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. This is a cumulative frequency. This is cumulative frequency. This one, y-axis we can take. This is upper limit on the x-axis value. So mark here. So in 8th standard already you know that 8th, 9th standard how to locate the point on the graph plane. So 120 at to 12. So 120, this is 12 means what? So 10 after how many lines will be there? 10 lines will be there. So one line, one number increases. 10 means I think you come here 2 lines above the 10. This is 120 at this is 120 at 10. Okay, next sir, next 140 at 26, 140 at 26. So upper limit 140 and lower this one cumulative frequency 26 means 20 above 6 lines. 20 above 6 lines. This is 6 lines. This is so 140 comma 26. Okay, next what? So 160 at 34. So 160 upper limit, again the cumulative frequency is 34. 34 means I think so 330 after 3 small lines. 30 after 3 small lines, that is 160 comma 34. Next one what? So 180 at 40. So 180 here, 40 means I think here exactly come here. Okay, this is 180 comma 40. So next 200 at 50. So 200 upper limit and 50 is the cumulative frequency. So where they are meted, so that so this is not graph. So in graph paper you are getting clearly, you are getting here because all lines will be there. So this is 200 at 50 here, last point. This is 200 at 50. So smoothly, freehand, smoothly, you can join this all the points. So all the points you can join it here smoothly. So this is called OZU, less than type. This is called less than type, sir. This is so less than type. So less than type. So cumulative frequency CF, less than type cumulative frequency. So in less than type only you are getting suppose median also you can get. How to get median in a less than type or more than type? So n value I know that n value, no? So that n value you do the n by 2 value. So n by 2 value you can do it, that is 50 divided by 2, that is equal to 25, no? 2 1 2 25 that 25 comes under on the y axis. Y axis ಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡಬೇಕು, x axis ನೋಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಸೊ y axis ಮೇಲೆ 25 n by 2 ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 25 ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. ಸೊ 25 ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ 20 and 30 in between, middle will come now. So that is 25. So again you draw the line again parallel to the x axis correct draw madri. So that line is intersect anywhere that curve, intersect anywhere at curve. Again that curve again once again you come down here perpendicularly to the x axis. So this number gives the so medians approximately I am saying here. So this is the method here. So you do the n by 2 value. If you want to calculate a median, so by the in less than OZU, less than type graph. So now n by 2 you do it. This n by 2 value where comes here on the y axis or cumulative frequency. Yes, here that point you locate here. Again you draw the line, so which is parallel to the x axis. Again where somewhere it intersect here. Again you come down here perpendicularly to the x axis. So where the x axis and this line intersect, that number gives the median. So like this also median you can calculate it here. So this is a less than type cumulative frequency. So while less than type cumulative frequency, so frequency given now, for that one you should calculate cumulative frequency. How? So by adding the frequencies. So same first frequency as it is, again this frequency again added to the next frequency. So like this you are getting, so this last final number will get it, this is a sigma fi or n value this is. Okay, so after that, so very important the thing is, so we should plot the graph. So should take upper limit comma corresponding take upper limit and corresponding cumulative frequency. So upper limit on the x axis, so cumulative frequency on the y axis. So that is important. So you can in the graph, in the bracket, upper limit and cumulative frequency you can take. So next you can plot the graph. So finally you can write the scale also. So on the x axis, so what you should take here, 1 centimeter is equal to how many units you can write. Similarly on y axis, 1 centimeter is equal to, so how many units you are taken, that you write it here. So this is how to do the less than type cumulative frequency here. Okay, so this is understood now. So whatever where you are getting confusion here, so frequency given now, that you should convert into cumulative frequency. Always graph is draw between this upper, for less than type graph is less than type is graph is plotting upper limit versus cumulative frequency. For more than type also same, but there lower limit, you should take lower limit. You do, I'll give the hint here to remember. For less than, less means you should take here upper limit, upper number. This number you should take. This is lower limit number, this upper limit number, no. This versus cumulative frequency. Upper limit, no. These are all upper limit, upper limit, upper limit. So this in less than type was you. So upper limit versus cumulative frequency. So more than type was you. So lower limit versus cumulative frequency. That I will show you. Okay. So I think this is understood now. So okay, sir. Next, so more than type CF is there. So how to that calculated more than type cumulative frequency distribution. So let us, I'll show you it's here. Here. So I think third problem, the second problem same is there, that is less than type. So next third one you can see, that is third one more than type is there. The following table gives production yield per hectare of wheat of 100 farmers of a village. He has given 100 farmers of a village. So production yield he has given here. So the question is like this. Production yield. Production yield in kg per HA means hectare versus number of farms, number of farms. He has given the data here, that is 52 1 hectare. 1 hectare how many kgs? 52 55. Corresponding farms, so 2 farms. So again 55 to 60 kg per hectare. How many farms? So 8 farms. So next again 60 to 65. How many farms? 12. Again next 65 to 70, that is equal to 24. 70 to 75, 38 farms. 75 to 80, 16 farms. Okay, so next down he has given sentence, change the distribution to a more than type distribution and draw its OZU. So nothing but more than type OZU we should draw here. So first convert into how to convert into distribution, convert into more than type distribution. So I am drawing here horizontal given, so I am vertically I am drawing here table. So 2 column enough. Production yield in kg per HA means hectare, 1 hectare. Second column number of farms, number of farms, number of farms here. So now more than type, this is more than type, no. So he has given more than type, what we should take here. So more than type means here lower limit, here upper limit is there. So more than 50, more than 50, because 50 is more than 50, 50 ginta jasti to more than. Similarly more than 55, so more than 55. Next more than 60, more than 60, more than 65, more than 65, again more than 70, again more than 75, so more than 70, 75. So this is your production yield, sir. So now in this you are going to get How many are there here? So 100 farmers are there. More than 50 means starting only lower limit, it starts with 50. So therefore, so more than 50 means all farms will come here. Number of farms 100 will come. So again next what are? Next more than 55. More than 55 means again more than 55 ಗಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಅಂದರೆ 55 ಲೆಸ್ ದೆನ್ 55 ಇರೋ ಎಷ್ಟಿದ್ದಾವೆ 2 ಇದ್ದಾವೆ. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ 100 minus 2 is equal to 98. So in more than we are subtracting here. So this number of frequency means cumulative frequency. I am making here cumulative frequency. Okay. So next what? 98. Next again. So 98 minus 8. So again this 98 minus 8. How much here? 90. Again 90 minus 12. 78. Again 78 minus 24. 54. Again 54 minus 38. 16. So 16. So this is getting here. So now, so 100. Sir, 1 minute. Sir. Next, see here. So this in more than type, this is a more than type. No, more than type frequency, cumulative frequency distribution. So in more than type, we should subtract here. Always you should take this one more than 50 up a lower limit. You can take more than 50, more than 55, more than 60, like that you should take. Again convert into, because 100 forms are there. So 100 right here. In 100 given frequency you subtract here. So corresponding you are getting the CF here. So next, so we should take the graph. So we should plot the graph. We should plot the graph. What's which versus which here in more than type cumulative frequency. You should take here more than type means less, lower limit. So lower limit. We should plot the graph lower limit versus lower limit versus cumulative frequency. This is important here. Lower limit versus VS means versus cumulative frequency. So that we can take it in the bracket here. So here lower limit means what? So 50 comma what? 50, that is 100 CF. So 55 versus 55 comma 98 bracket comma again 60 versus this 90 comma again 65 versus 78 comma 70 versus 54 comma 75 versus 16 comma. See here, there in less than type also same here there, but cumulative frequency is same, but I took there so upper limit, but in more than type lower limit you should take, lower limit versus cumulative frequency. So that all I written in the bracket here. So these are all lower limit, marked by second 2 lines. This is a single mark line, that is a cumulative frequency. So now you plot the graph here, how we are getting, see there. So now you should take the y-axis and x-axis, they are perpendicular to each other. Okay, the horizontal line, that is x-axis, so the vertical line, that is y-axis. So this is x-axis, you should take lower limit lower limit arrow mark. Again this is CF along the y-axis. This is horizon. So horizon, so that is. So now what are the lower limit values are there? Let's see here. So lower limit 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. So suitable you can take, minimum is 50 is there, more than is 75 is there. So you can take here, this is a 50, okay, can take 50. So this is 50, 60, 70, 55 take, we can better, okay, because 55 also is there no values, 50, 55, 60 like that. So here 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. This is lower limit along the x-axis. Now y-axis, cumulative frequency. This is cumulative frequency 100, 98, 90, 78, 54, 16s. So now 16 minimum number and maximum is 100 is there. So you can take how? This is 10, 20, 30, 40. Better you can take 20, like that, 20, 10, no, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So 10 means here 10 boxes will come here. So each box is 1 centimeter, measures 10 centimeter. So 10 units here. So this is a CF here. Now locate the point now. So locate the point, that is lower limit versus cumulative frequency. So what is 50, 100, where does it come here? 50, 50 at 100 means here 100, here 50. So we can locate here. So this is 50 at 100. Next what? So 55 at 98. So 55. So 98 means where here? 55 and 98 means 90 after 8 lines. I think small here will come. That is here. That is you can take here. This is 55 at 98. Next what? So 60 at 90. 60 at 90. 60 here, so 90 here, so 60 comes here, here star mark, so star mark, this is 60 at 90, little above here, 90, okay. And next 65 at 78, 65 at 78 means 70 after 8 lines. So that is 65 means here will come 78, 70 after 8 lines. 65, 78. So little variation will be there because my this is a plain board. So in your graph getting clearly you are getting the points. Next 70 at 54. 70 at 54 means 50 after 4 lines, that is 50 after 4 lines means approximately we are getting here. So I am 70 at 54. Next sir, 75 to 16. So 75, this is 75. 16 means what here? 10, this is a 10, no? So 10 after 6 lines. 10 after 6 lines, that is you are getting 75 here. So that is the 75 at 16. So now smoothly free hand, don't use any ruler. So if freely freehand sketch, so you can join here. So you are getting so like this. So here for more than type you are getting downward here graph. in that less than type OSU curve we are getting upward here. So this is called a more than type cumulative frequency, or simply you can take OSU curve. For this one you write the scale. On x-axis 1 centimeter is equal to how many units you took here, that you can write here. So on y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to how many units you took here, you can write here. So here according to 1 centimeter is equal to, along the x-axis, so 5 units. Here 1 centimeter is equal to 10 units. Difference here, so 20 minus 10, 10 difference, 30 minus 10, 20, 10 difference, 40 minus 30, 10 difference. That is the difference along the y-axis, that is 10 units. Okay, so this is your main here. So in both consider more than type and less than type cumulative frequency. So the less than type, so here more than type, for more than type cumulative frequency, so here you can write class convert into more than type like this. So again more than lower class limit you can write. Again total number of frequency that you can take here, in that given frequency you subtracted here, you are going to get CF, that is. So after getting this table, so you should plot the graph. So lower limit versus, this is the lower limit, this versus lower limit versus along the cumulative frequency you should draw. I written here lower limit versus cumulative frequency. So that all point you can write it in the bracket here. So then you can draw the x and y axis and locate the point and join that and write the scale. This is your more than type frequencies. So now, any doubts are getting, so during this online classes, so we can, when you come to Saturday, so I'll clear your doubts, sir. Okay, so thank you, so one and all.